Mic check 1 2. What it do? It's your boy, Mr. Get to the root of the problems. Y'all heard, and I just want to come to y'all with a brief message on today. Y'all heard. I want to speak about today. You know, the things we allow to happen while in the process of trying to make something happen. Y'all heard. Like, and what I mean by that is so many things that we allow to happen while we trying to make something happen. You know, it's like working a job. The things that you allow to happen, the things that you allow that people to say to you, talk to you in a certain kind of way, like you basically trading your self-respect for a check. Yeah, and I know life is full of stepping stones. Sometimes you got to go through certain things just to reach certain areas of life. You heard? But what I'm trying to say is like, don't get lost in the physical things to the point where you don't get lost in the physical things to the point you ignore what your soul needs. You heard? Your soul is crying because all you do is chase physical things, temporary happiness, temporary pleasure. I understand life is temporary. We don't know. I might be gone in the next 30 minutes. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say, you heard me, is we have to learn to feed our souls. You know what I'm saying? Feed your purpose while you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not forget about why you was given life. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, it's all to advance yourself, to reach your higher self. But let me read my notes and I'm gonna keep going, you heard. I hope all is well with y'all on this beautiful Saturday. You heard. It's Memorial Day in a couple days. Y'all don't eat too much meat out there, okay? But let me build. You never experience both sides. Okay. You never experience both sides, right? And what I mean by both sides is, I call it the fence of life. A fence, a gated fence, right? Probably 10, I'd say 10, 12 feet. This fence is like 10, 12 feet, alright? And on one side, you have people that's living in poverty, struggling in poverty, um, just going through it, not being able to financially do certain things for themselves or live better, right? Then on the other side of the fence, you have people who had money all their life or had access to money. You know, they admire the other side too. They admire the poverty side too. Most people would never tell you, but you learn more at the bottom than you learn at the top. You see what I'm saying? And most people who was born at the top, or you was born into generational wealth, it'll be easy for you to go through life and lose yourself, because you always had access to the worldly things. You always had access to money. You feel me? Let me keep reading my notes. Y'all will get the picture. But just know it's two sides to life. And some people only experience one side of life, you know. And the people who grow up in poverty, all you gotta do is have faith that you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it one day. You feel me? The people who made it, they pay to listen to the people who struggle. They pay to listen. They will always buy your story. Because most people who have money don't have a story. They just got money. But let me keep reading though. You never experience both sides. So we have a fence on one side. You got one side that's dying to experience the other side. Then the other side, then you got the other side wishing they could experience the other side, because you learn more at the bottom than you learn at the top. Most people at okay, let me slow down. You never experience both sides. You never experience both sides. So we have a fence. On one side, you have people dying to experience the other side. Then you got the other side wishing they would have experienced the other side, because you learn more at the bottom than you learn at the top. Most people who are at the top are dumber than a box of rocks. Are dumber than a box of rocks. The people who are at the bottom know what it's like to not have a lot. They know what it's like not to have a lot. They know what it's like not to have a lot. They can't do nothing but appreciate having a lot. They can't do nothing but appreciate having a lot. This is how it's supposed to be now. You know, when you not used to having a lot and you reach the top, you can't forget about the days that you didn't have a lot, because that'll be the same reason why you drop. You feel me? You go right back down. And when you was at the bottom, you probably had bologna sandwiches and, you know what I'm saying, you was able to make it work. Now you experience the top and you got to go back down. You lucky if you have a slice of bread. You lucky if you have a slice of meat. You feel me? Because you didn't appreciate eating them steaks. You know what I'm saying? Or you forgot about the times you didn't have a lot. You heard? And I'm trying to stay on track. You heard? Okay. Being at the bottom, the people at the bottom know what it's like not to have a lot. They can't do nothing but appreciate having a lot. Now this is how it's supposed to be. Some people get lost at the top. They forget about the times they didn't have a lot. And that's the same reason you can drop from the top. You heard me? Like, that's all I wanted to say, bro. Like, just know that life is a fence. And the people who at the top look down on the people at the bottom. But they admire the people at the bottom. You feel me? Because they going through real life lessons. When you got money, what life gonna teach you? You could buy your way out of anything. You could buy relationships. You could buy people. You could buy temporary happiness, temporary pleasure. You know, so sometimes you get lost in that. You know what I'm saying? And really what I'm saying, man, is appreciate where you at in life. Learn from where you at in life. And know if you at the bottom, you can reach the top. You got to have faith. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe in yourself, you know. And like I said, you have a story to tell. Most people don't have a story. They ain't never went through nothing. They ain't experienced both sides of life. Some people was born up. They was born into wealth. Or some people was born straight. They didn't have to struggle in any type of way. But like I said, it's two sides of life. You got the struggling side and you got the, you know, not struggling. And when I say struggling, I'm talking about financially. You heard me? So, to the people who are at the bottom, you can't do nothing but go up. It's just you got comfortable at the bottom. You got comfortable receiving less. So you never stepped out to receive your best. or do your best. You feel me? The people who at the top, they don't want nobody to know that they was at the bottom. You know, it's different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some people at the top, they realize, man, money is all I got. And you realize when you reach a certain age, you like, damn, bro, money ain't everything. You feel me? I ain't feed my soul. I don't even know my purpose. I met a 50-year-old man who told me, bro, I'm 50 and I don't know my purpose. I seen the pain in his eyes, you feel me? Like, it was crazy, bro. But think about how many people in this world don't know their purpose because they chasing the physical things of life. You sold your soul to the world. You're a sellout. You feel me? And this not to make nobody feel bad, bro. This just to bring awareness to learn life is a balance. I'm not saying don't go out and get physical things that you need, but learn how to make money in your sleep. You feel me? And sometimes you gotta work your way down. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It's a process, alright? But what I am saying is learn to feed your soul, your purpose. It's a lot of people miserable with money because they ain't fed their soul. They felt their accounts, their bank accounts. You know, they fed self pleasure. You know, temporary happiness. You know what I mean? With this video going on 12 minutes, I really wanted to get this out. I call it the fence of life. Both sides want to make it to the other side. Because you can't appreciate the top unless you experience the bottom. You know, you learn more things when you're going through certain things in life. When you're really down in life and you're like, damn, I ain't got nothing. You feel me? Like, you learn a lot at the bottom than you'll ever learn at the top. You feel me? Peace, love, and understanding to my people. Y'all have a beautiful day on this Saturday. I love you. I wish the best for you if you want the best for you. Y'all heard me. Until next time, y'all have a good day. And like I said, try not to eat too much meat, okay?